students, and welcome to the class. The first thing you need to do is you need to go to aplusstudents.com. Once you are on the website, you need to select math as your subject. Your grade level is grade 2. Sorry, I'll just change. This is a grade 2 lesson, and the topic for today is properties. Okay, I'll just give you the chapter number. Just a minute, please. The chapter number is 18. The chapter number properties is 18, and the lesson number is lesson number 5. And the name of the lesson is Solve Inequalities, okay, using addition and subtraction. And these questions are advanced, okay. That the difficulty level would be more, okay. So let's go to grade 2 maths and properties. So let's go to grade 2, chapter number 18, that is properties, and lesson number 5, okay. So this in this topic, what we would be doing is we would be looking at the reverse, okay. I'll just copy the question and let's see. Okay, let me copy the question over here and let's see what we can use, what we can understand out of it, okay. What they're asking us is what sign makes this statement true, okay. So what in question number 1 it says what is the sign that will make the statement true, and here is a question mark. This is a question mark, okay. So we need to replace the question mark. It could be replaced by an addition sign, right? It can be replaced by a division subtraction sign, or it can be replaced by an equal sign, because in this particular topic we are only looking at addition and subtraction, okay. Hi students, welcome to the class. What we are doing is we are trying to solve inequalities using addition and subtraction, and we are trying to find the missing sign from the given equation, okay. So these are the possible signs that can be used. We can use addition, subtraction, or is equals to, right? So if I would say 11 plus 11 minus 0, this statement does not make any sense, because, right, because 11 plus 11 minus 0, we do not have anything equal over here, right? So we cannot say that this is a plus sign. But can we say 11 minus 11 minus 0? Does this statement make any sense? Still does not. Why? Because once we write 11 minus 0, if we put an equal sign in the middle, so can we say 11 minus 0? So can we say 11 is equals to 11 minus 0, right? So, hi May. So what we are trying to find in this is which sign will make the statement true. So in this case, the equal sign makes the statement true, because this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side of the equation. They both are equal. Okay, so putting an equal sign in the equation will make it true, right? Okay, let's look at another example. Let's look at another value. Okay, the next question says which sign makes it true. Sorry, I'll just paste it over here. And the question number 2 statement is 3 plus 1 with a question mark. We need to find this sign, and this would be, and this was 1. Okay. The name of the topic is solving inequalities, right? So we know that in inequalities we have two more signs. We can either have a greater than, or we can say it's less than, right? The open end, the open mouth is always towards the greater value. This is another set of signs that we can use, because we can say that 3 plus 1, when 3 is added to 1, it becomes 4, right? And on the right side, it was 1. So there is no way we can say that 4 is equals to 1, right? 4 is greater than 1, right? We cannot say 4 is equals to 1, right? We cannot say 4 is equals to 1. Not true. Because 4 is greater than 1. And this statement is true, right? So we can say 4 is greater. Hi, Deborah. Hi, May. What we are trying to find is which sign will be put in the statement to make it true. Can I say that 4? Can I write the statement? 4 is greater than 1. Is this a true statement? Do we agree on this? Semi, do we agree on this? 4 is greater than 1. And when we need to put the greater sign, what we say is the greater sign means that the open end is always towards the bigger number. Okay, that means 4 is greater than 1. Okay, we can consider this sign as an alligator mouth, right? So if there's an alligator, if there are 4 sheep and there is one sheep on one side, the alligator would eat the 4, right? Would go for the more. So whenever the open mouth is there, it refers to the bigger value. Okay, so we can say that this statement is true when we put 4 is greater than 1. Agreed? Any questions till now? Any questions? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. The question number 3 says, which sign makes the statement true? Okay, and the question we have is 17 plus 17, and we have 15 plus 15. Okay, and we have a missing sign in the middle. Can we add 17 plus 17? If we add 17 plus 17, it becomes 34. When we add 15 plus 15, it becomes 30. Can we say that 34 is equals to 30? May, can we say 34 is equals to 30? If I write this statement, 34 is equals to 30. Is it true or is it false? This is false statement, right? Because they are not equal. Agreed? So what can we say over here? Can we say that 34 is greater than 30? Is this statement true? Yes, it is true, right? So if this statement is true, we can use the greater than sign. And what does the greater than sign mean? Whichever value is greater will have the open end, right? We can say this. Or what we can say is, also is 30 is less than 34. This is also true, right? So if 34 is bigger, then 30 is smaller. And if I say 30 is smaller, then 34 would be bigger number, right? So this is how we use this. Okay. So this is how we need to replace the question mark with a sign that will make the statement true. And the open mouth is always towards the bigger value. Okay. That is something we need to remember, that the open mouth will always tell us which number is bigger. Okay, because we are trying to study the inequalities also. So the next question we have is, and it says, in question number 4, this question says 19 minus 0 and 19. We have a missing sign over here. Okay, so what is 19 minus 0? What is 19 minus 0? If you subtract 0 from any number, right, it will stay the same, right? Stays 19, it stays 19. We are missing a sign in the middle. So what should be the sign in the middle? 19 is, can I say this statement? 19 is greater than 19 or less than 19? 19 is not greater nor less. 19 is greater than, equal to 19, right? Because they both are 19. So whenever the numbers are equal, we say they are equal, right? And therefore we use the sign of equal. We say, yes, thank you, May. We say the left side is equals to right side. That's why we use, thank you so much. Very good. Okay, let's look at the next one. So in the next question, what they are saying is 6 plus some 0. In question number 5, they are saying 6 plus 0, a missing sign, and they say 6 over here. Okay, so what should it be? 6 plus 0. When 0 is added to any number, right, 0 does not make a difference. That means 6 plus 0 will stay as 6. We had a missing sign in the middle, and this was 6. And we say that we know that 6 is equal to 6, right? So we can simply put a equal sign. So the sign that we were missing was an equal sign. Okay. Question number 5 is very similar to question number 4. But the only difference was in question number 4, they were subtracting 0. If you subtract 0 from any number, no change. If we add 0 to any number, no change. Okay. So we saw both the possibilities that if we subtract 0 or we add 0, it will still stay the same. Okay. For the next question says, for question number 6, it says, which sign makes the statement true? 18 minus 9 with a missing sign and 18. Okay. So what is 18 minus 9? 18 minus something would be less than 18, right? Even if we don't want to find the exact answer, but we can say that, right? That 18 minus something would be less than 18. Agreed? So can I say 18 minus 9 was 9 and this was 18? So which number is bigger? Can I say 9? Sorry. Can I say 9 is less than 18? Yes, we can, because 9 is a smaller number, right? So can we say, and we know that the open mouth is always towards the larger number, right? This is also true. Or we can say 18 is greater than 9. This is also true, because we are just talking about less than and greater than, right? So if we read this question from this side, we say 9 is less than 18. If we read from this side, we say 18 is greater than 9. Agreed? Moving ahead to the next question. The next question we have is, it says, which sign makes the statement true? And question number 7, and the statement is 11 question mark 11 minus 8. We have a question mark over here. This question mark can be replaced by, can I have the answer? 11 minus 8 is, can I have the answer? Can we focus? 11 minus 8 is, yes, 11 minus 8 is 3, right? So can we write this statement as 11, sorry, I'll use a different color, 11, and this is 3, right? So which number is greater? Can I say 11 is greater than 3, right? That means 11 is greater than 3. Or some of you can say, might say that 3 is less than 11, right? So these both the statements are true, because the open end would always come towards the bigger number. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. 11 is greater than 3. Moving to the next question, number 8. The next question says, okay, the next question we have is, it says 8 plus 0 with a question mark and 8. What is 0 added to any number? When 0 is added to any number, or 0 is subtracted from any number, 0 means nothing, right? Empty. That means when we add 8 plus 0, it will still stay as 8. So this side is 8 and this side is 8, right? So when the left side is 8 and the right side is also 8, so can we say that they are equal? 8 is equal to 8. It cannot be greater, it cannot be smaller, because both the numbers are same. So what we have to say is, the missing sign is equals to. Okay? Yes, thank you so much. That means is equals to is the missing sign of the equation. Let's look at the next question we have. The next question it's a good question. The next one would be, 1 minute please. This is question 8. We are doing now question number 9. And the question number 9 says, just a minute, 15 minus 4 and 15. Okay, so which sign are we missing over here? Question number 9. In question number 9, it says, no, not for question number 9. What is 15 minus 4? We can say that 15 minus 4 is 11, right? And this side was 15. So the statement can be 11 is smaller than 15. We agree on this, right? Can I say that 15 15 is greater than 11, right? So both of these statements are true. So what we need to do is the open end would always come facing towards the larger number. So can we say that 11 is less than 15? Agreed? Or 15 is greater than 11? Okay. For the next question, question number 10, what we can say is, let's look at the next question. Okay. If the next question is 12 minus 3 and the missing sign with an 8. Okay. So what statement is true about this? What can we say is true about question number 10? Which sign can we use? The first thing we can do is we can simplify. What is 12 minus 3? 12 minus 3 would be 12 minus 3 is 9 and this was 8. So which number is greater? So can we say 9 is greater than 8? And that's true, right? So always the greater sign means the open side of the shape goes towards the greater number. Or we can say the same statement as if 9 is greater than 8, then 8 is less than 9, right? Agreed? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Moving on to the next question, question number 11. The question number 11 states that, okay, let's try to do 8 question mark, 8 question mark and what is 13 minus 5? If I would say 8 missing sign and 13 minus 5, right? So what is 13 minus 5? May you wrote that 3 is smaller than Where is 3? See, in the previous question, we take this as the left side of the equation, right? This is the left side, and anything on this side, on the other side, this is the right side. Okay, so what we have to compare is the values on the left side are to be compared with the values on the right side, right? So the left side value in question number 10 was 12 minus 3, right? And 12 minus 3 was 9. Yes, is equals to is correct. Let me complete question number 10. Question number 11, your answer is correct. Thank you so much for that. So on the left side, it said 12 minus 3. Can 12 minus 3 be written as 9? 12 minus 3 equals to 9, right? And on this side, it was simply 8. So which number is greater, 8 or 9? We can say 9 is greater than 8, right? Or we can also say 8 is less than 9. So whichever value is greater, the open end, the open mouth goes towards the bigger number. That means 9 is greater than 8. In the next question, question number 11, we can write 8 and 13 minus 5 was also 8. So 8 should always be equal to 8. So 8 is equal to 8. It cannot be greater than, it could not be less than, right? They both are same. The value on this side of the equal sign is equals to the value on this side of the equal sign. These two values are same, right? So that's why we say 8 is equals to 8. Yes, thank you. Okay, we try one more. Let's try question number 12. And let's see what they have for us. Okay, the next question says 13 plus 13 with a missing sign and 19 plus 19. So what can we say for question number 12? If the same number is repeated same time, right? 13 is written 2 times. 19 is written 2 times. So what we can do is we can directly compare 13 and 19. Is 13 greater or 19 greater? 19 is greater, right? Or what we can do is 13 plus 13 is 26. 19 plus 19 is 38. So which number out of these two should be greater? Or we can say 26 is less than 38. Agreed. And we know that the less than sign means the open mouth goes towards the bigger value, right? So can we say 26 is less than 38? Or can we say 38 is greater than 26? Agreed? We can say the statement vice versa. If 38 was bigger, 26 was smaller. If 26 was smaller, then automatically 38 would be a bigger number, right? So all we need to do is we need to put in the missing sign in the statement, okay? So in this statement, the sign would be less than. Yes, thank you. We are just trying to find the missing sign in the question, okay? Let's try the next question and we'll do it from the beginning, okay? So question number 13 says, okay, let me just copy the question. The next question says, okay, 15 with the missing sign and 15 minus 3. We have a missing sign over here. Okay, we need to bring in the missing sign. What is 15 minus 3? What is 15 minus 3? Semi, what is 15 minus 3? Yes, we know that 15 minus 3 will be equals to 12, right? So 15 minus 3 can be written as 12. On this side, it was 15. So which number is bigger? 15 is bigger or 12 is bigger? Yes, May. Thank you. So can we say that 15 is greater than 12? Right? 15 is bigger than 12, right? Do we agree on this? Or can we also say that 12 is smaller than or 12 is less than 15, right? These both the statements are true. That means the sign would be, what should we write? How can we write this? 15 is greater than 12. How do we write that? How do we put the greater sign? We know that in the great, yes, thank you for the answer. We know that the greater sign means the open end of the sign is always towards the bigger value. Thank you, ma'am. This is towards a bigger value, right? And both the statements would be true. Okay. Question number 14. The next question states that after this, we'll do some questions from the test. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. 10 plus 6 is a missing sign with the 6. What is 10 plus 6? 10 plus 6 can also be written as 10 plus 6 can also be written as, yes, it can be written as 16, and this would be 6. So which value is greater? Obviously, we know that 16 is greater than 6, right? It's 10 more greater. That means we make the greater sign towards the bigger value. 16. Yes, true. Okay? Both the answers that you gave. For the second option, you are saying that is, if you are saying this is true, the same thing can also be written as 12 is less than 15. This is also true. Yes, both the statements are true. It only depends on how you're reading the question, okay? If you're saying 15 is greater than 12, that's true. 12 is less than 15, this is also true, okay? So we can say in the question number 14 that 10 plus 6 was 16. And we know that 16 is greater than 6. Agreed? That's great. Let's start off with some questions from the test. Please do complete the remaining questions. We'll try to do as many questions as we can, but the remaining would be your homework, okay? Home practice. So let's go to the first question of the test. And let's see how many questions are there for this test. I don't think there would be much. Oh, it's very simple. Okay, which sign makes the statement true? Let me just copy this and paste this. This is the first question. Option A and option B. Which option do you think is the correct answer? The first or the second? Option A or option B? Yes, we are doing the test, okay? So which sign should come in the middle? The missing sign. This is the missing sign over here. So 11 minus 0, we know that this side is 11 minus 0. 11 minus 0 is 11. And on this side, it was 11, right? So if we have, yes, thank you, May. So if we have 11 and 11, that means it should be equal. That means option A is your correct answer, right? So let's click on option A and let's do, okay. So for the next question we have is, which sign makes the statement true? That is question number 2. And the given options are, let me just copy them. Okay, these are the given options. Okay, these are the 2 given options we have. We have option A and we have option B. So what should be the answer? The answer should be greater than or less than. See, we can say that option A or option B. Is it option A or option B? See, we can simplify the equation, right? What we can say is 18 minus 16 comes out to be 2. And this side was 18. So can we say that 2 is greater than 18? If I am saying 2 is greater than 18, is it a true statement? Yes, thank you so much. 2 is less than 18, right? And the open end goes towards the larger. So that means option number A is correct. Thank you so much, both of you. Okay. That means this is the correct answer. Okay, let's move ahead to the next question. Let me just copy this. Question number 3 from the test states that which sign makes the statement true? Okay, that was greater, less than. Okay, the next question would be, I'll just copy this. Okay, and this was the given question to us. And these are the 2 options we have. This is question number 3, option number A and option number B. Which sign should be your answer? 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 would be equal to 4. And this was 1. Yes, thank you, May. Option number 1. What we can say is 4 is greater than 1, right? Yes, thank you. Moving ahead to the next question. Okay, let's see. The next question says, which sign makes the statement true for the question number 4? And the question number 4 states that 8 question mark 8. Just a minute, please. So this is the question given to us in question number 4. And these are the 2 options we have. So we can say this is option number A and this is option number B. Yes, I know it is very easy, but we are doing stepwise, right? We are trying to do repetitive questions so that we have a better understanding when the questions will become difficult. right? So what do we say? Question mark. How do we replace the value with a question mark? Okay, thank you. So this would mean is equals to. How did we simplify that? We say 8 minus 0 was 8 and this was 8. And obviously 8 cannot be greater than 8 cannot be less than 8. It would be equals to 8. Okay, thank you. Let's try another example. These are the questions from the test, right? So we are just trying to do multiple questions so that we, if ever a question comes up, we would not have any problems with those questions. Okay, that would be equal. Sorry. So the next question says is 15 minus 4. Okay, these are the given options. I'll just paste the options at the bottom, and this was the given equation. Okay, so which answer, option A or option B? What is 15 minus 4? Can we have the answer for that? 15 minus 4 would be equal to 15 minus 4 would be equal to see, sometimes we do not even have to solve the question. What we can see is this is 15 and this is 15, right? But on the other part, on the other hand, in this same question, you're subtracting something from the 15, right? Something is being subtracted. That means it will not stay as 15 anymore. It will become a smaller number than 15, right? So if there was no minus 4, then 15 will be equal to 15. But since we are subtracting something from 15, it becomes a smaller number than 15, right? That becomes 11. Thank you so much for the answer. That means option B, which you gave as the answer, is the correct answer, right? That means 11 is less than 15. Okay, let's try one more. So we say, okay, let's see. Sorry, I just logged out. Okay, I'll just make up a new question. I'm just trying to log in again. Meanwhile, let's see. Our question is question number 6. Can I say that 2 plus 3 with a missing sign and 4 plus 1? If the given options for us are, the option number A is greater than, option number B was less than, and option number C was is equals to. Okay, let's have this. Just going back. So this was 18. So what should be the answer for this? Option A, B, or C? What should be the answer? Yes, thank you so much. Because we know that 2 plus, yes, your answer is perfectly correct. That is 2 plus 3 was 5. And we know that 4 plus 1 was also 5. And we know that 5 would always be equals to 5. It cannot be greater than, it cannot be less than, right? Okay, the option C was the correct answer. So please go through the remaining questions. Okay, very easy topic. So you just have to click on the A, B options and you'll find your answers, right? Thank you so much, everyone, and best of luck. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye.